Wangari.
Thank you.
Order.
Thank you.
Order, honorable members.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, first of all, the apology is tendered to the people who voted yes in this House. And what we have suffered, Mr. Speaker, cannot even be quantified in a single letter, Mr. Speaker. Many members have been harassed for no reason. And Mr. Speaker, one thing that Honorable Koimburi, and I'm very sad because I knew the father. The father is from my constituency. He was a very honest man. I don't know who became of this Honorable Koimburi, Mr. Speaker, because he lied through the teeth in the pulpit, and with no shame. Mr. Speaker, what we need, even as we go to forgive Honorable Koimburi, we must set a precedent in this House, Mr. Speaker, that you cannot just say things outside there, incriminating members of parliament, incriminating the whole House, Mr. Speaker, and get away with it, Mr. Speaker. We must have him pay damages, but more importantly, we must have him taken action against by the Speaker, Powers and Privileges Committee, Mr. Speaker. There must be clear so that next time any member who would like to drag the names of members under the bus to look good, Mr. Speaker, then they will think twice. And Mr. Speaker, one thing Honorable Koimburi must realize, he may have been doing this to look good. By the way, the whole House, one is rotten, all of us will be rotten, including him, Mr. Speaker. So I hope that this will be a lesson, and the precedent that will be set from your desk, Mr. Speaker, will discourage others from going the route that Honorable Koimburi has gone. It is a shame, and he should be ashamed of himself. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Owen Bayer.
Honorable Speaker, you know, Honorable Speaker, I come from a priestly lineage. And the Bible is very clear that forgiveness is divine. Now, if the forgiveness is divine, upon seeking for it, we are obliged that we forgive. And Honorable Speaker, in Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky, he says that sometimes punishment may not be the execution of the crime, but more importantly, it is that the person, I'm sure, Hon Koimburi, within the time that he has lived with his guilty, he has atoned his sins. And because he has atoned his sin, and that forgiveness is divine, I personally forgive him and request this House to forgive him. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Wamboka.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Indeed, it is regrettable what has been going around, but I also want to congratulate the Honorable Member for being a gentleman and apologizing. We have more important business to work on. And just to my brother like Ruku, there are more atrocities that have been committed in this House, including taking people's signatures, and we don't know where you took them. That was more serious. So, Honorable Speaker, yes, the Honorable Member made a mistake. He has owned up the mistake and apologized. Thank you, Honorable Member.
Two wrongs don't